So you're doing great out there. Andy Globe back with another live session on this Friday evening. And it's about, I don't know if this is possible. Let's check out if this is possible. I want to talk some equipment. I want to found new equipment. I want to chill on new equipment, kind of see what one of my beautiful or one of my music shops or music stores in the internet has to offer, or if there are new tools to recognize. So if you like, yeah, chill with me a bit by studying and looking new equipment, new studio tools, comparing to my um, now set up, or just to listen to it and enjoy. I don't know if this is legal, if I'm sending the Toman webpage over my channel. Um, I think it's public, so the website of Toman is public, so um, they of course have to, or yeah, they deal with this version of that everybody of course looks their website. So I'm not really want to get into trouble um, with it, but I will try it. In my understanding, it's legal to show pictures of Toman to others, kind of, because they do it as well. So yeah, see no problem in it. And all these contents, what's in that webpage from all these manufacturers and stuff, um, goes public on YouTube and more. So yeah, I will try it. Let's see what's happening in a good light, kind of. So let's check out the Toman webpage. Of course, there are a lot of them. There are a lot of providers, music store and music productive, and a lot of providers. I think everybody is great. Everybody is cool. Of course, it depends on your own needs and more. So is this the Toman webpage? I think so. Let's check it out. Yeah, this is just me personal. Don't give out any rules or names or testings. What's really better? What's maybe not um, that good or whatever. This depends on your own ear and havings. I'm just say what I think or compare it to my studio tools and go from there. Yeah, I'm doing at the moment. I recorded um, a little guitar what I posted earlier on my Facebook on my Canon 5D Mark IV camera, and I found out it's pretty cool to record your audio signals even through an camera, because the camera has a professional setup. I think at least the Canon 5D Mark versions. I think really is a high. There's a high end camera. You can do movies and stuff with it. So it's perfected, I think, on a professional sound and amp and gain and more. So I love to really to record with the camera because it's that easy. You don't have to really put a lot of cables on it. You just have can put it in your closet or put it on your desktop and record in a couple of minutes um, to it. So I love really the camera for even have an audio signal recording voice or guitar or more. And that's what I did on a new sample or a couple of samples on my Cubase, which I am in the cutting out at the moment, or listen to it and see if they're from use and how they are from use. And then yeah, amped it on my over mastering rig, which is at the picture or in the picture on my Facebook as well on my studio on the right side, the tower kind of my amp rig with the Briscasti and more. And yeah, this here is the loop of it. I think it sounds pretty cool. Um, in terms of gain and more, there's a new song maybe in the working out. You will recognize it maybe soon on my live on YouTube, if God say so. So I put one of these Canon 5D cameras and a couple of gain or a couple of amps on the right side of my studio picture, and this is kind of the gain setting which my studio can offer, and I think it sounds very professional. On top of that, I bought another Canon 5D on the used market, and I can put this strong what the camera serve or camera serves as well to the signal. So I think I have a really yeah nearby and really an high end radio signal for really professional CDs and more. And yeah, I'm very proud of that collection kind of. So I'm not really into yeah need into a need of more equipment. Um, but of course, you as a musician, I'm always studying new things because you want to buy stuff. Um, Even if you say, "Hey, I don't need anything at the moment," but this is you never know. So what's new on the market, and because of its beauty, you develop your rig kind of. So today is the time for heaven, or the at the moment is the phase for having Toman or music equipment, looking through and picking out cool stuff. Um, yeah, it was like because I'm thinking remixes are very cool sometimes of songs, um, like Radio Give Proof, or other production or other producers, music producers. If we have some cool remixes together, it's always um, enjoyable if you have a great, cool track and then you come up with the dance mix to it, or the, I don't know, acoustic mix, etc., etc. So, yeah, check out here I don't know if you can see now let me see the web page. Do I have to do all items separate? Yeah, maybe. Let's check out a new mixer, see what the effect.
Recycler. Which is a very cool kind of unique delay sound. Then we got the roll. Come to the end of the track, start again, right, and stutter out. Love this. I've seen this on other InMusic products before. Change the
Then most of them I compare my own signal to these sounds if they are in harmony together.
pattern over here. So that's the wet and dry, and then the pattern, I'm going to do pattern 3. Such a cool effect. Change how long it takes to do the stutter out. You do it over 1, 2, or 3 bars. Fader, so I'm just phaser. Hold echo. Ping pong. You can hear that going left and right in the stereo field. You can pan it wider or in a more narrow way. Recycler, lots of options. Filter reverb, flanger.
Blue, that's certainly a board triggered with performance. Everything I just listed there also applies to the original Prime 4, apart from the ability to stream from Amazon Music Unlimited. So honestly, if you want a full breakdown of all the hardware features on the Prime 4 Plus, go and watch my original Prime 4 review. I'll link it above and in the description. And that brings me to the question of who should buy a 4 Plus. There's one very simple answer: people who were already looking at buying a Prime 4. Whilst there are no dramatic improvements to be found,
Lots of new features added in there, new effects and so on like that. What do you want to see in the future of standalone hardware from any platform, whether you're a Pioneer DJ user, a Denon DJ user, or a Newmark, whatever you use? What would be the thing that would absolutely make your standalone life that much better? What would improve it? What would be a real quality of life?
I picked out, made another test, how it is to give 1 amp more to the signal, kind of, in terms of spending money on 1 more amp. What is an amp? Kind of a microphone preamp that gives you a certain type of gain to record a signal. It's kind of, you have turned out speakers and you start to turn them up, and this is kind of with the microphone signal the same. And this tool and mic preamp serves a certain type of that loudness microphone to your recording sequencer, kind of. And of course, they have a lot of different tastes to each other. One sounds maybe better for synthesize tracks, and one sounds maybe better for acoustic guitars. One sounds better for rock voices, and some sounds maybe better for classical or opera devices. So it's something you have to decide for yourself by listening and comparing and getting and develop ear over um, the years, I think. So let's check out the Focusrite because it's I don't know it's a beauty. See what
I am the girl pigeon-toed, a wallflower. I just stammer when you get too close to me. I keep a safe distance just to remain composed. I'd rather go unnoticed than be the fool. I go miles to see just your face. I go miles to see. I am the girl pigeon-toed, a wallflower. I just stammer when you get too close to me.
sounds not that bad. The Focusrite. Came up. There's another Focusrite. Um, there was once a Focusrite. I don't know, 20 years or something ago. It called I think the Liquid Channel, but it was I think I don't know was a rookie at the time by making and producing music. Um, so I think it's a vintage tool now, but it's a beautiful tool in terms of it has I don't know I think they did it with chips. They they recreated a couple of classic tools. So you bought I think a mic preamp in one unit, and it serves a lot of different tastes to it, kind of a lot of vintage tools by turning a knob. I think you get some used ones on the used market, but I think they are rare. But yeah, I think cool to check it out as a mic preamp. So they have a new tool, and it says Focusrite. It says RedNet. It has it has an incredible sound to it as well. Let's check it out if you like. Let's listen to it. It has a beautiful color. I have to. I think as well they did it with chips, but I'm not really sure about it. It's kind of a slot of an big desk, mixing desk with EQ and I don't know compressor and all that. So you have a big mixing desk um, channel kind of in one unit, or you have more of that in a um, 19 inch. I think it's the right word in English. 19 or a rack device. I think it says 19. I don't know inch maybe. So yeah, it has incredible professional sound. Let's have a listen. let's put it to my recorded guitar and see what maybe an outcome will receive if I would play my signal, what I have now in my sequencer, um, towards that Focusrite. What does the sound, or how does the sound change? How does the button of the sound gets maybe more thicker? What I will receive out of the combining of that different equipments to each other. It's not about the tone, it's not about the scale of music, it's just about the signal thickness and balance. Truly beautiful. Beautiful tool. By the way, I'm very impressed by my new guitar or my backup guitar. What you hear sounds a bit different than my other one, the Juan Montero. It's the Jose Bellido guitar, but I think it has as well an incredible sound. Very radio. I think it's a very common radio guitar or radio guitar maker. So definitely a tool what can be put closer, kind of. Maybe great for synthesizer advisors, or maybe opera advisors. If you come up with an opera voice to it, can be can be turned out nice. Maybe some like mariachi music or something. If you have a strong singer, baritone or something. Sounds a bit then I think like Placido Domingo or similar. So it's really a nice tool for checking out the RedNet A16R MK2 from Focusrite. So let's search it at Thoman's page. I have to do it all separate. It is. So let's see. I think it's an audio interface. So what is an audio interface? I think this is, if we look here, for example, on the mixing desk, it's, I think, one channel with main bus kind of on an on a large professional studio mixer. So if you see these big consoles in the studio in Abbey Road or Ocean Way, the large desks with a lot of knobs, the mixing desk, I think this is one channel out of it. So the Focusrite serves, I think, is one channel plus digital availability and main bus. So you can say the main bus, which controls all power of the equipment, plus maybe 1, 2, or 3 or 4 channels of that mixer. I don't know how much, 16R. So here we see this in the picture. We have to switch it again. What's here in the picture, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on, is the mixer kind of, but that's the analog model of it, and the Focusrite is kind of based on a 19-inch or 19 norm studio rig. What you see on my Facebook page to the right side of my keyboard is the rack kind of. So let's check it out. The Focusrite on Thomann, I think it's studio and recording equipment, and it's an audio phase. Interfaces, USB audio interface. That's what I have in my studio. Cannot complain. RME Babyface. It's doing a great job for many years. Have an older version of that, but I think at least 15 years or something. It travels a lot with me and record many tracks and runs now for I don't know how many hundreds of hours or thousands of hours or hundreds of hours, and it really does a proper job. Cannot complain. Great company with really high ambition and outstanding attitude of driver settings and sound and more, at least in my understanding and using of things. Check out what you will say is a sound card. So if you do music, this is what you need. If you have a sound card, most of the time inside of your laptop, and you say, okay, you deal with a lot of time differences or time problems, you probably need an interface, audio interface, and this is what the RME Babyface is serving, is sound card in an external device powered by USB, and you can plug microphones in it. So it says audio interface. It's kind of a mixing desk combined with a digital yeah, offset kind of. So see here, there's a have a lot of them here. Focusrite, Redline, beautiful tools, very beautiful steel, beautiful knobs, beautiful color. So what's cool is they serve them now with plugins as well, so you can buy. You can say this is kind of the mixing desk as a mixer, but in another format, um, and based, I think, most time digital. So all these knobs, what you see on a mixer in these big studios, Abbey Road or Ocean Way, is kind of packed in this little um, rig by having plugins um, that offers the sound of these yeah, compressors, EQs, limiters, and more. So what's yeah, of course, cool to check out, listen to it, and compare it to your studio or your version or vision, and go from there. Ah, here it is. Focusrite RedNet A16R MK2. If you see, there's a video about Hollywood mansions and more. I think they served or they did it, the producer of these music of these yeah commercials. I think used the same equipment. Beautiful sound. I don't know. This is sound from my sound for acoustic. I have to check it out. I have to tee it. But the sound, what they serving for this kind of music, I think it's beautiful. Incredible and really beautiful sound. So what's there's a cool tool as well. And summer, or would you say in English, maybe kind of mothership, if you like. Kind of a tape machine or a tape tool that brings all items of your studio together. Um, let's listen to one that says, check it out. I think this is the one. Neve 8816 summing mixer. So what it is, you can think all tools in your studio, your keyboard, your your guitar player, your synthesizer, and everything what you have, you can put it towards this tool, and it brings it lifts you on another standard in terms of it glues your sound together, if I guess is right. This is kind of kind of that mixing desk, but with I think less of knobs. It concentrates more on the main bus of the mixing console. So the EQing and the compression is already set up to the tool. It serves just I think the best maybe of or maybe 70 or 80% of the best of the mixing console. That's why it's, I think, 3,099 euros instead of maybe the whole mixing console for 150 or 200 thousand euros in this particular case, if I'm right in suggestion of things. But let's listen to that.
For many, analog summing has become the bridge between what we might call in-the-box mixing and the traditional console-based hardware workflow. The Neve 8816 was one of the first and is still considered to be one of the finest analog summing mixers available. It is truly the link between modern DAW production and that big, out-of-the-box sound. At its heart, the 8816 is a hand-built, hand-wired, 16-channel Neve summing mixer. Each input channel has plus 15 dB of gain, a level and pan pot, along with solo and cue controls. There is also a post-insert mix function which can be used for mixing in a separate stem or blending the mix with an external effect. The Neve 88 found in mastering studios around the world. This all adds up to help deliver mixes that are open, punchy and powerful, which is where Neve consoles have long been renowned. In this audio example, you can hear the width function, first narrow, then all the way wide. the Neve 8816 summing mixer.
No, it's not bad. So there's another one. It says orbit. Neve orbit. Let's see what the sound
Push digital,
can
things start
do.
to sound.
I think, like I said, I don't not really need any more. I have some plugins. I have another Canon 5D. I have a Moog synthesizer on the left side of me, so I can put a bit more thickness to the signal if needed. But the sound is, I think, yeah, um, great so far. In terms of gain, can do a little bit, of course, EQing later on. Let's see what that just for the love of it.
And when you push analog mix bus, analog summing,
Just for
things
the
sound
founding out
I demoed the
and
centerpiece
founding
of the summing
and
architecture
figuring
and
out
was blown.
the love of
the summing path.
Not everyone 50 years. Red and blue circuitry to shape your harmonic content with infinite variation, adding as much or as little vintage vibe as you want. A purist, minimalist signal path coupled with custom-designed audio transformers gives your mixes unrivaled tone, depth, and clarity. And the Orbit's simplicity lets you maintain your DAW-based workflow. Nothing changes except the sound. And as your studio grows, additional Orbit, satellite, and centerpiece units can grow with it, forming a modular analog mix system rivaling any large format studio setup. Launch your mixes to new heights with the Orbit, only from Rupert Neve Designs.
Things start to sound.
I was checking YouTube and came across a
Like any large format studio setup. Launch your mixes to new heights with the Orbit, only from Rupert Neve Designs.
There's a bit the vibe of One Night in Bangkok. If listen to it close. A great song from the 80s.
Hi, everybody. Hope you're doing marvelously well. I'm very excited because today we're going to try out for the very first time the Rupert Neve 50.
What the tool does is a certain type of color to the sound. Here there are completely channels. What is it? What is a channel? I think this is one slice of a big mixing console, um, like one channel of it. We see the large mixing consoles. The great studios is one channel out of it for your home studio device for having kind of a similar or the same sound um, um, in your home studio, if you like. I have them too. Maybe you see it on my pictures in a small format. Kind of this is what the channel is serves. Yeah, a health format of it. I love them because they're so small and I think a very beautiful piece of art. The difference without and studio.
I'll go away. I won't be around, not just for today, but till the end of time. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah.
Not that bad, beautiful. The what is it? 542 from Neve. Oh, nice. A bit of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Really cool sound, kind of bridging the hip hop and rock or pop and rock music together. cool maybe for rapping and for singing, or for a bit faster if you sing fast melodies. So that's why I love the 500 system. It's very small and it's cool for a cool price. I think to receive professional sound by having it very compact. Plus, I think they're very um, artful tools. I think great idea who came up with this 500 series. And this kind you can shape your sound in every direction.
I won't be around, not just for today, but till the end of time. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah.
It's really worth checking out. It would be cool if they have a new section on their webpage. So if new equipment really hits the market, to go from there maybe. So last minutes of my life by figuring out studio tools and equipment. Should be a nice one as well. SPL Mixstream XP. I think has something of Leonard Skinner now, if I'm right in such as. Yeah, let's see about that. There's a channel.
Wait for it. APB 8. Whoa! Hear the crowd roar. Okay, enough of that. That's right, the APB 8. All the same amazing programmable analog circuitry in an 8-channel configuration. Oh yeah, the APB 8 can run all the same plugins that the APB 16 can, provided there's enough processing channels to run those plugins. And for whatever that we go for random on track you want to back. Things louder, make them quieter, a little darker, a little brighter. Without the limiter, with the limiter, a little sticky. Okay, before I can monitor the APB 8 or I can monitor the APB 16. Either one. It tells me how many of my channels are in use. Oh, I'm using 6 of 24 channels. That's right, I got 24 channels of APB process. The 8. APB 16 and threw them into a box and called it the 8. That's pretty cool. Well, wait a minute. You said I could combine APB 8 and APB 16 units together. Upper and, as I've mentioned before,
Yeah, let's see about that. Stay tuned for more if you like. Have a great evening. Andy Globe, thanks to Toman and all those other providers for giving opportunity. Like I said, there are a lot of great shops. This is just me. I think they're all great. By personal havings, habits, and likes. Stay tuned for more. Andy Globe, bye bye.